Okay, the date for today is called the charity date. Now, before I move forward, I really want to discuss with you what the word charity means. Charity, from a spiritual, religious point of view, is bar none to love. It's a mindset of servitude, and so what I'm getting at is the charity date isn't necessarily something that I've created that's proprietary, but it's something that I reserve for after the mock date, which is a separate product that you can get into. And later on, I'm going to go into a mock date, type of structure with you, so you can do one on your own if that's something that you cannot afford. But the charity date is not a pity date. Okay, you are basically going to go on a date that represents any and all women in the world, not the women that you date in your little bubble that you've created. The charity date, you are going to go out with somebody that you would never date. Somebody that it looks and appears very different from your norm. Okay, so um, if you, I want to be very careful with my words because I'm not telling you to go out with somebody that is very unattractive or very, large or very. I want you to take it upon yourself who you feel guided to take out on a date. Um, it should be someone that I can see the look of some of the charity dates that I've gone on. When I ask them, let's go out to a movie or let's go to dinner sometime, and there's absolute shock in their face. I want you to ask that girl. So, whoever that is, go out and find her. What you're going to do is you're going to take her out, you're going to have a night on the town, and you are going to treat her like she is $1,000,000, like she is a bucket of gold. You're going to take her to the nicest restaurant. You are going to compliment her all night long. And you are going to have her feeling like she is that $1,000,000 at the end of the day. I have taken women on dates before, and again, it wasn't pity. It was an appreciation for any and all women because that's the mindset that you have. If you're a guy that thinks you're only going to go out with gorgeous women and that's what you're stuck on, you are putting garbage around your heart that all women really deserve to have. And so, I've taken women on dates before. I think of a scenario at PF Chang's where I could see the look on other people's eyes who were in dates with question marks. They were really wondering what was going on. I believe I'm a good looking guy. I do. But 10, 15 years ago, I was really good looking. And so when I was really getting into more of that mindset of just treating all women with respect and treating all women like they are a beautiful flower, things really started to develop for me. This is one of the ways that you are going to put anxiety and friction and contention behind you. You are starting to become a master of dating and a master of relationships. It's with this type of date that's going to do that. If you could take any woman and have her treat and feel like she's treated like the best of the best, you are becoming a master. You're changing lives. You're going on a date, you're engaging in relationships with all women, and you're creating and inspiring change throughout the world. You really are. And it's amazing how when people, and I'm not saying this is the reason why you do this type of date, but I have seen attraction from women looking at me because of the person that I'm on a date with. They see me treating a woman with respect. I've been in group situations, religious and community, where I'm treating a what may be in some people's eyes the least attractive woman in that group, and it draws in all the other women. True, that's worked as a strategy to get those results, but my interest, my motivation was to have someone feeling good about themselves. You got to be very careful because you will have women that are very different from you really gravitating toward you when you open this up. You'll feel a pull from all women in general, but you don't want to create uncomfortable and disrespectful situations where someone is expecting more. Because if you take someone out, they're going to want to go on a second date, and that's okay. Um, but you're letting it known to the world that you are a man who's there for all women if they need you in a moment of service that you're giving to somebody else. So the charity date is one I have people do immediately after the mock date because they're in the right zone, they're in the right place. And a lot of men who were in the mock date, they really deserve to have that charity date next. So I want you to go out and I want you to I'm gonna end with this. The reason why I designed or came up with the idea of the charity date, which is probably more appropriate, is someone very close to me told me, I've always looked up to you in the way that you've treated women. Um, I mean, you're a go-getter. You get what you want. And I thought, okay, that's cool. I'm getting compliments. I've had them before. But he told me the reason why is because what he said was very degrading toward women, the way that I treat them. And I turned to him and I said, you've got to be kidding me. All women are beautiful flowers. And he thought, that's not what I've seen from you. And it's because I was a dog. I really was. I didn't see, even though I was creating that attitude of all women are beautiful flowers. They smell good. I love their voices. I love their personalities, regardless of what they look like. But I was showing up in the life of someone close to me as a real scumbag, a real dirtbag. I've done some pretty lousy things. I'm not going to lie. But this was one of those pivotal dates that turned things around for me to where I feel that I became a master of what I was doing. I love women. Women are the greatest things in our lives. They really are, men. And if you don't step up and start seeing it that way, you're not going to create that positive change that you're looking for. And so good luck. Get out there and get those dates going. I encourage you to do as many of these as possible. And that really goes for any lesson or assignment that I give you. But this one is going to be the most rewarding in your life, I promise you.